I guess what's your main focus today? What would you like us to help you with?
I'd love to know whether I'm doing things right or not. The little things, like am I holding the treats and the target stick far enough away when I'm doing that sort of stuff. So anything that I'm not doing right now would be good to know before I go on and get one of the courses.
Okay.
So anytime somebody asks us to clean up their handling or their training, we like to see what that looks like so that we know exactly what we're dealing with and what to clean up. Now her targeting looks really clean, everything looks great, the bird's very receptive, enthusiastic about the training, is enjoying the treat, the cues are very clear, the bird is responsive, so everything looks really good to us so far.
Good boy.
Did he spin 2 different directions?
He does turn and spin.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
He's waving, he's spinning, he's doing all sorts of stuff.
Good boy. And I'm trying to do the teaching him roll over thing.
Yeah, what does that look like?
That's sort of as far as do you want that? You won't finish, sorry, darling.
He's
sort of
only
get
1,
him
2.
to sort of, I think I'm calling it shake, so I get him to shake and then trying to lift.
Oh, okay.
He's not sure what cue you're offering him.
Oh, sorry, darling. Turn.
Ah, somebody did it.
Good job. Yeah, good boy. If he's comfortable enough to do it,
Okay.
He'll do that quite happily.
Okay, and just kind of be in your hand. But you want him to actually...
The mouthing thing that he does. Good. So that's when he plays. That's he's 2 in January.
Being consistent with how you're doing it, but sideways, and then always approach it the same way every time so he can anticipate it. Will he let you just roll him over on the table?
Possibly. Yeah, and then he gets like...
He's just confused.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have more success from when he naturally just presented it.
So just how you were flipping him over earlier, if I'm understanding right, how she's doing it, flipping him over earlier.
Basically, the idea is
side to
that
side rather than top to bottom.
the idea would be that you train him to just lay in your hand and not hold on to your fingers at all.
Yeah.
Then you would transition that to setting him down on a surface like this, and you would click and reward, and he's naturally gonna roll himself up, right? From his back, he's gonna put himself up. So then every time you would set him down, you might set him down a little bit this way, so he'd kind of be on his side, go to his back, and he'll roll up.
Good boy. Yep.
Yeah.
Good boy.
That was really good.
Go.
Go ahead. We start off by warming him up with a few targets to see if he's receptive, because we want to have a training session closer to the table to be able to transition there, but he is really not digging it, not in the mood, not doing it. The other thing that changed is her hand position. She's trying to hold a treat now in that hand, and it's changed the dynamic of the trick.
So when he does that sort of stuff, do you persist or do you just go,
I'm waiting for you to tell me, because you know him better. To me, I'm interpreting it as he's not in the mood.
Yeah.
To do this particular behavior that we're asking, which if we're capturing it, we can't capture it because we're waiting for it to present itself, right? Like we need that natural ability. What's your interpretation of it?
Yeah, he's definitely more interested in things other than
he's interested in the target, so he's interested in things that he already knows.
Good boy.
My one thought that like went through my mind is, have we rewarded him for stepping up nicely? Because he has been stepping up nicely. You've always said good, you've never given a reward.
Okay.
that's one thing that is just a reminder in master classes that that is a trick, and if you start seeing it's more nippy, it's less likely to happen. It's probably because when it was great, you never did anything about it.
Because I generally done more training stuff with dogs and things, I've used verbal praise a lot more often.
They tend to be a little bit more receptive. I just think that, and there are birds who are very receptive to it, but for the most part I see you using treats, and then when he steps up nice, you're like, oh, good boy.
Okay, so I've not
and no
been
treat.
consistent in the reward.
And it's kind of like, huh, why didn't you get a treat for that one? Do you know what I mean? Because it's probably just as important, if not more important, than anything else you're asking.
Not the first day.
Oh, not the first day. But that second day they had.
Yeah. I'm turning to a blooper reel.
This almost seems to be.
Did you catch yourself? Did you catch yourself? Did you catch yourself?
Yeah. Treats ready.
So I'm going to replay that clip for all of you. What happens here is she's asking for a step up, but he's confused because he's just learned how to kind of shake hands. So then she presents it a little bit differently, and he finally steps up really cleanly, and I was able to capture it with a clicker and have a treat ready, whereas she was not ready with a clicker or a treat, and she didn't plan on rewarding that good step up. So that's kind of why I was asking, did you catch yourself? And that's because, again, she was getting a really good clean step up, and it was the only behavior that she was not rewarding.
Let's get the step up fixed first. Let's use that T-stand and just do some step up, step down, click, treat.
So go ahead and ask him to step up, click, treat, step down, click, treat.
Step up. I don't usually do it with a click on my hand, so maybe I should be using...
You want Jamie to click?
Do it however you normally do it, and I'll click.
Good boy.
And down.
Step up. Good boy.
And down, and I'm not going to do a treat this time. Up. Down.
She clicks, so you gotta give her a reward.
Go ahead and give him a treat.
Sorry, got my wires crossed then.
That's okay. I was like, So this time I'm going to click when he steps up if he does it nicely, and I'm going to have you put him straight back down, and we'll give the treat on the perch.
Okay.
Step up. And back down. So the problem with capturing, as you're seeing, is that it just kind of presents itself, and sometimes the bird's in the mood to do something, especially if it's like playfully driven. You're kind of just waiting for that playful mood to come about, and then you can really do it. So I think for you, don't worry about the clicker during that, because it is a two-handed thing for you. Just say good and follow it up with a treat, and he'll start to associate the good. Well, you might want to use a different word, actually. You're kind of in the habit of saying good a lot.
Yep.
That you don't follow up with a treat. So maybe any other word. When he's anxious, uncertain about something, tries to escape something, he like goes to your shoulder, is trying to like hide from it, goes to her hair, you get him back, he's still anxious about the whole thing, you keep saying good the whole time. So throughout that interaction, you're using the same word good, which is what you've used to indicate that he's earned a treat as well, but sometimes not, because when he steps up you say it, there's no treat. When he does a trick you say it, there is a treat. When he's anxious you say it, there's no treat, sometimes there is a treat. So I think where your training is getting unclear is throughout that. So remember that emotionally you're capturing that emotion. So if you're training him and he's aggressive, or training him and he's really anxious, you're capturing that anxiousness too. So be really specific about where you go. And that's why I was trying to be really specific when I was clicking when he was in your hand, because I don't want him making contact with your hand with his beak, because I know that could escalate to aggression. Whereas I want that cute, like he kind of puffs and leans into it.
Yeah.
I want that emotion, whatever he's feeling there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He also moves faster than you do. So
Little birds.
I think you need to plan your training session out so that you know ahead of time what you're going to do. And a lot of that is okay, I'm going to plan a capturing training session. If he doesn't want to do it, I'm going to do this. If he does want to do it, this is what it'll look like, so that you're ready for both. Because I feel like it's a little overwhelming for you when you get into it and you have all this stuff and you don't move fast enough for him and he gets frustrated with you.
Okay.
I think what you were seeing as playful is frustration.
Yeah, he gets annoyed.
I also think you'd really benefit from a treat pouch.
Yes.
I feel like you could put your clicker on the treat on a
Reel.
like on a reel on your treat pouch, so you can have it in your hand, let go of it, get a treat. I mean, whatever you need to do. I think that you'd really benefit.
I agree with Dave. Like, you are holding so much and thinking about so much, and then it's not going to plan, that it's really throwing you. And so if you plan it out and you're like, okay, he's not in the mood, well, I'm going to go this route because you already have it planned. For you, you'll be able to transition much faster for him because he's just kind of like, don't want to do that, want to do something else. Come on, cue me. What's going on? Why are you taking so long? Bite, nail, want to do this. Like, he's just like, and you're like, well, that didn't go to plan.
I guess what were your big takeaways, and do you feel like you have direction on what to do?
He says, good boy, George.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I think the consistency and the planning ahead, the having the
So adorable.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes he tells me, yeah, good job as well. Which is nice to hear. Yeah, having the plans A, B, and C, and having a bit more consistency. And doing more to set us up for success.
Every time she speaks.
I know.